Hello, old school gamer 1971 back, cause it's that time of the month where we get some new games, then I say what I think about what's on offer and if it's a good month or not. So what have we got on offer this month? Let's start with The Surge. The Surge by Deck 13 Interactive is an action RPG that came to the PlayStation 4 in 2017. Considered to be the spiritual successor to Lords of the Fallen, so a little bit like a Souls game then. Set in a sci-fi universe, it does look good. Quite colourful in places where you would not normally have expected colour. The story does seem a little there for the sake of it at the beginning. Cliched it most definitely is, but stick with it as it does get a lot more interesting during the second half of the game. The combat is also really good here, both in the way it looks and how it controls. If you die, you lose your scrap. Scrap is there to improve your weapons and also to repair them, carrying over the multipliers from Lords of the Fallen, so it does reset if you deposit your scrap or if you die. One thing I do really like is the dismemberment of opponents. It does look really cool. With many different weapons and exosuit loadouts, it is pretty damn good. Add to that the new game plus to sink your teeth into, and there are ways to improve your gear. It's cool getting new suit parts and attaching them. This is a solid play, and The Surge 2 is coming in 2019. And we move on to Conan Exiles. It's a game by Funcom. It's a survival game that came to the PlayStation 4 in 2018. It is based loosely on the books by Robert E. Howard. For those people who have read them, the game does live up to the source material's brutality. Let's start by saying that this does have quite a competent creator character. This looks damn fine. The enemies look threatening. The world is a dangerous place. Even without the enemies, you have PvP worlds with real players trying to get you. There is a grind to this game. Getting stuff together for crafting can be a slog, and sometimes you need different crafting stations to make one item. The fact it has dungeons for you to explore with rewards. You can play this in co-op too. The combat is a bit off, as in it's hard, mainly due to camera and locking on issues. So play it in third person and it does make the combat that little easier. It does have survival mechanics, but it's the fact there is no story nor real plot. But base building is rather fulfilling, and as they get bigger, they look jaw dropping. It is a game to get used to. As a survival game, it is all about that, survival. This was one I had toyed with buying many times over. PS people, you can be naked in this game. You won't survive long if you do, but it is fun lol. So all in all a good month for PlayStation Plus. One game I didn't own, I will be playing both games at some point. This month was well worth it for quality and variety. Neither are old, they're not new neither, but they do look good. I look forward to seeing what's on offer next month. I will be reviewing both games more in depth later on, as they both deserve it. Right, quick thing on state of play. I don't think it's as bad as people made out. Yeah, it weren't great, and maybe people expected too much from it, you know, like PlayStation 5 announcements and like Final Fantasy 7 remake, and what we got was Iron Man, which is an on-the-rail shooter, and some people were moaning as well over the Five Nights at Freddy's. Right, a couple of things really. Both of those are VR games, so doubt they'll be coming to Xbox, not in that way. And I do think, without being funny, that whilst we had like Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, we haven't had that many on-the-rail shooters for VR, number one. Number two, Five Nights at Freddy's VR. I was chuffed a bit. You jump out your skin when you play it on a screen without it being in VR. Plug those headphones in, leave the sound as it is. Man, you'll just be jumping out your skin every 3 seconds. I personally think it was not bad as a first episode. Room for improvement, yes, but it wasn't quite the crap show that everybody really made it out to be. Not in my opinion anyway. Leave your opinion down below in the comments, eh? So there it is, Millie Lloyd. If this has been helpful in any way, please like, comment, share and subscribe, as there is plenty more content like this on my channel. Spread the word and help the channel grow. Thanks for listening. Old School Gamer 1971 signing off.